Today what we're going to be doing is a lot of the turbo manifold work. We're going to be wrapping it, well, we're going to finish up welding the V-band flange on, and then we are going to wrap it with DEI heat wrap and see if we can put it in the car or at least mock everything up. I'm still missing the turbo oil drain, so there's that. If I can't put the drain on the turbo with the turbo in the car, I'm not gonna mount it up because obviously it's gonna have to come right back off. So also I gotta mock up the intake, see how much room I don't have because that thing is fucking huge. But we'll see how it goes. Also, I gotta figure out the radiator. I gotta figure out how I'm going to make the brackets. And I gotta trim up some of the brackets that are already on the radiator. This radiator is from Chase Bays. It is a tucked radiator and it is made for a Honda. Well, it just turned out that that radiator fits literally perfectly where I wanted the radiator to sit. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff in this video, but we'll see how it goes. So, the other day I didn't quite finish the manifold. I got 3.5 runners wrapped up. Then I ran out of those locking ties. So, because those locking ties are kind of finicky to deal with, I think what I'm going to do is just get mechanics wire. You know, tie it around there, put 2 ends in the drill, tighten it up, cut it, call it a day. The reason I don't have the intake on is because I'm kind of debating whether or not, or what to do really. Because I do have the stock oil cooler on there, which, you know, if you talk to anybody with a 2JZ, they're not the greatest. And it's really bulky, so I'm debating on whether getting this, you know, oil sandwich plate with a thermostatic cooler lines connected to run, you know, the cooler over there. So that's just kind of why I haven't put it on that, and the fact of I had to take the engine in and out and in and out and in and out. So, but now I'm pretty sure I could bolt the intake manifold up. I probably won't for the last time. I'll probably just, you know, put it up without the gasket or the O-rings in there. Strictly because the fuel system on this side is going to be pretty extensive. You know, we got the fuel pressure regulator, which is external. It's not connected to the fuel rail at all. Space is a contributor to that. You know, if I try to put fuel lines in and I gotta bang out the firewall a little bit, you know, I gotta take the intake manifold out to do that, or else I risk hitting the intake manifold and marking that up, and that's just not something I'm willing to do. Then we got the flex fuel sensor. I'm still waiting. I haven't even ordered it yet, but I gotta get a fuel filter. I do have this Jegs -8 fuel filter. It is, you know, obviously I ordered it to make it work. It's -8 on both sides, which it'll go right up to my fuel rail, but it's literally just the filter is just a flat screen right here. And I just don't think that'll be suitable for what I'm trying to do. Maybe yes, for now it would be okay, but with running E85, if anybody knows, that shit clogs things up very fast. We are going to put the intake manifold in the car and start mocking up where to put flex fuel sensor, fuel pressure regulator, power steering reservoir. So that is roughly where it's going to sit. As you can see, I can't even get a finger in between there, which it's fine. I have solid engine mounts, so it's not. Let me see if I can't get in there. Yeah, there's a good one. That's about how far we got. Same with. She ain't touching, but she's damn close. Like, I mean, this is more thick than a piece of paper, but oh, we might be touching. No, I don't think so. It just might be thinner than that. So, for the purpose of scientific reasons, we'll use my feeler gauges. These are extra long ones. So, we're gonna find out just how much room we have in thousandths of an inch. So right now we are at 5. I don't know if you can see that. 5 thousandths of an inch. We're gonna try 6 because that one, it went in and it honestly felt like when you're adjusting your valve lash, it felt like a good valve lash. You know how it barely touches on either side. Oh, 6 will go in. It was a little tighter, but it went in. Let's try. Do I not have a 7? Apparently we don't measure at 7 thousandths of an inch. So we gotta go to 8. Oh, she fit. It was tight, but we'll still call that good to go. And apparently we don't have 9 thousandths either, so here goes 10. Nope, 10 doesn't fit. So we got about 8-9 thousandths of an inch. Which, it's a little aggressive, but it's not touching. I might clearance that out just a little bit. You know, give a little ping with the hammer. And this is strictly so I don't break the injector clips or get gunk in there or something or another. Apparently I only have 4. I'm just kidding. I have all 6. I think they just fell out of the bag. Alright, so that's that. I do have to, what I want to do is I want to make this throttle cable work. But, as you can see, even if we put it at the very, very edge, that's how far it needs to be up. I gotta figure out if that's steel or aluminum, but is pretty much cut this probably up right behind this, just so the mounting points are, I don't have to redo those. They wouldn't be hard, but just so then I have a little bit of adjustability besides the throttle cable. But I'm going to have to extend that as straight as I can. I mean, there's a little room for, you know, issues, but I have to have it high enough to be in there, which I don't know. That's gonna be, it's gonna have a lot of trial and error, a lot of tacking, a lot of breaking the tacks, you know, this, that, and the other thing. All right, so now we're just gonna figure out where each system can sit. Fuel pressure regulator, E85 sensor, flex fuel sensor, whatever you want to call it. The chase bay's power steering reservoir. Which it doesn't look that big at all. But when you got that much room, it's very big. So, and it also, these lines have to reach where they need to go, which this goes to here, this goes to here. I think. You know, I don't know. No. This goes to the rack. This goes to here. And then there's obviously a fitting or a line from the rack to the power steering reservoir. And so, I gotta make sure these will all fit. As you can see, pretty tight in here. And I just don't think I'll be able to get the return on there. So, not with this on the actual manifold. So what I'm going to do is we're going to change speeds and just go over to, you know, either the intake or, you know, front intercooler mounting, radiator mounting. Sorry, the dog is just, she's over it. I just had the heater running, so she's probably upset about that. Are you ready? Are you going to go sit down? You want to lay down? Come on. That is her chair. You want my jacket on you? It's cold out here in Minnesota. Yeah. Happy camper right there. You're a good girl. You're the goodest puppy. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta go get some more gas before I finish that. But safe to say that thing's gonna look dope in there, and it literally fits perfect. So if you want a tucked radiator and you got a 300ZX and Honda tucked radiator. If you like what you see and you want to keep following this project, just subscribe, hit that notification bell. I mean, it's super easy, but yeah, this thing is going to come along real quick over this next couple weeks, months. We still got all of these parts to install. There's dash 20A online. There's water fittings. I got to make a dump tube. Chase bay stuff. Wastegate, I got to weld the blow-off valve on. We got to wire in some gauges and start on the interior of the car, because if you look at this shit, she tore the fuck up. But if you see that little guy right there, little standalone ECU action. But shifter's in with the new billet housing and extension from Drift Motion. It's fucking dope. We got to put this in, 3-port boost solenoid. I'm still debating on whether to use these fittings or like push fittings. Intercooler, piping. What else do we got? Fan relay from Chase Bays. There's all the wiring right there. Fuel lines. And then we're going to get into subframe bushings and diff bushings and all that type of stuff. But that's after the engine's running probably. I'll probably do that after we get tuned. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it before. We'll see. We're also... This car is going to be a big project. You know, we got the wide body to put on. We got to get wheels. I got to fix some rust. I got to make bracing for the subframe. But I don't have to take the engine out because I got that engine support bar. So we'll just put the engine on that, drop the subframe out the bottom, and then weld it from there, I guess. But things will start to come together really quick here. Hopefully, at least. I really fucking hope so, because this is... I literally was waiting to work on this thing till we got a house. Well, we bought the house, then we bought a fence to put up, so I put up the fence. And then we're just trying to unpack, and that's why the garage looks like that. But we're just about at the point to where we can bring all this stuff inside, go through it, toss it, keep it, put it where it needs to go, you know. But yeah, things are coming together. So subscribe. Have a good day.